We've had a hint for Romani Ranch this whole time. Now let's go down there and see what's up. Let's go. Alright. I'm going to start with slowing down time. We do have to do a few things at the ranch first, being the Romani horseback minigame. But then there is also setting up for alien defense and then Crimea defense later, should it come to that. But we do also have a few other things we can still get to. During my break, I was just thinking, well, we only have half access to Ikana right now. We are still missing the ice arrows. But the bottom half of Ikana still has a few things I can do. Big one being the secret shrine that all I need is the light arrows to get into. So I'm thinking, hey, why don't we just do some stuff set up at the ranch, and then we'll work ourselves towards Ikana and see what happens. It could very well be that the ice arrows are in Ikana. We don't know that. We know that by like logic of how the game works, the ice arrows can't be in the upper area of Ikana because I need the ice arrows to get up there. And I know that I have to get to Stone Tower. So, sometime soon, we're gonna have to find the ice arrows. And sometime soon, we're also going to have to find more boss remains, if the game will let me find them. I'm still amazed that it's almost 5 hours in, and I have not located a single boss remain. I only have knowledge of one. I don't have any, like, of the 5 key items I need to finish this game, I've got the Oath to Order, which is great, because that one can literally be anywhere. But that only helps me towards the end of the game. Like, finding the boss remains could at least let me defeat bosses and, you know, solve a region's problems and all that. Like, it works. But just the Oath to Order. Anyways, I do want to show this off, since I do now have the map to Romani Ranch. Look at that! Do you see the little dots on there? That's the little chickies just wandering around the pen, and we can follow them when we use the Bremen mask, and it is so great, and why was that not part of the original game? I thank you, developers of the Randomizer. That is one of the coolest additions. Alright, now we gotta get set up with the game here. So just gotta talk to Romani. Yes, tell me about the aliens. Oh, if I have to do alien defense, I'm not looking forward to that song. Anytime I do that game, it still genuinely creeps me out. Alright. Alright, well, we got a nice song for doing this. If I can actually hit my targets. I'm usually pretty good at this. Like, I usually just, like, line myself up and then just do a nice straight shot like that. There we go. I think it's easy, like, once I get myself into a position with Epona, I can just, like, wait for Epona to drive right by in the correct location, and then just fire off the arrow. Ooh, I was hoping that was gonna hit one. Like, I'm not a bad long shot if I've got time to practice my aim. Like, those shots there, those are pretty good. Hey! Few practice shots, but then I got it. Okay, so this could potentially be something important. Let's find out. Well, what do you know? After all this time, we've got 1 boss remains under our belt. Did I get all that? Yes, I did. Okay, look at that. We are finally cooking. We've got a boss remains under our belt. Oh, that feels so good. Now, there's only 2 that are unknown. We know where Old Dolwaz is, and that's up in the Ikana region. Now, I can, if I want to, come back to do alien defense. Because I can clearly tell, the game says, hey, that area is important. Oh, look, you got your boss remains. we will see how this goes, but I can also do the race here. Might as well. Another chance to listen to the tune as well. Alright, let's see if I still remember how this works. Just stay to the inside as much as you can. Let the energy bar refill as you go about. Doing okay so far. I'm gonna stay behind for a lot of this race, so it's easy for me to just catch up if I just stay to the inside. There we go, we're doing pretty good on the energy bar. Alright. Just needed that last little bit of charge. There we go. And that worked pretty darn well. And... oh, okay. Park container's fine, I suppose. Alright. So as I was going into earlier with the boss remains, if you have the boss remains, you can immediately teleport to the dungeon's boss, kind of like you would normally do in the vanilla game. But the added benefit is if you don't have a boss key, this also lets you go challenge the boss. So even though I haven't found the Snowhead boss key yet, which I'm assuming could be the key that's in Zora Hall, I can go up to Goat, challenge Goat, defeat Goat, and I can bring Springtime to Snowhead, which does have a lot of things where I can do up there. So now Springtime up in the mountain village is a thing, which I now just realized can also be the 2 checks that I know of up in mountain village. That you can only get after you bring Springtime, which is the grotto up to the Darmani grave and the treasure chest behind the waterfall. So I might not have to do the Song of Healing, just out of hopeful curiosity. Alright. Well, I still have plenty of time before it has to get to 2 o'clock in the evening. So we'll just go through here, try not to hit anything along the way. And we're at least here in the lower half of Ikana. Oops, I could probably use that as a speed up. So we can go over here. Oh, I do need that. So what do you sell, first off? You sell a purple rupee for 100. No. Will it be cursed? No. Alright, so now I give you the Ocean title deed, which is this. And the trade gets me 30 arrows. Okay, so I've made the trade. And then we'll get this, did I say Snowhead again? I keep saying Snowhead. Stone Tower. There we go. So that makes the second one of the 4. Oops. Wrong. Race 2 is Purple Rupee, which I already heard that one. Okay. So now I can get the grotto and the secret shrine over here. That is another 6 or 7 checks altogether, which, pretty good item density. Okay, oops. A lot of ricochet here. Another hint, I'm only looking at these gossip stones just because they're here. And we get... okay. Now, again, I'm just assuming that it's not saying Stone Tower Temple, it's just saying Stone Tower. And there are 3 chests you can get on your climb up the tower if you go in reverse. Or you reverse the temple outside with the light arrow gem. So I'm still gonna run under the assumption that the temple is fair game. Speaking of fair game, that is a bottle of red potion. Don't know if I'll have any need for that per se, but that's bottle number 5. And now, I want the light arrow. There we go. Now we can get a few of these done pretty darn quick. Here we go. Now, I know the one that's going to take the longest is Wart. Maybe I'll save that one for last. Yeah, this one will be pretty quick. It's just literally the 3 Dynalphos. Ooh, good. There we go. Piece of cake. And what do we get? Am I gonna find all the red potion sources? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be super healthy. Alright, let's just go across the way here. This will be the Garo Master. This one will be pretty quick. Just gotta do some well-timed backflips with shield up. One more. Oops, I mistimed that one. It's always pretty nice to see that little flip there. Okay, well that's the guaranteed jump. Now we'll just go over here, avoid your little bomb blow up. Alright. What do we got? The ice arrows, baby! Alright! Oh, and I just realized I never marked the quiver. We found the ice arrows! We can get into Ikana now. That means we do have a fair bit that has just opened up to us as a result. That can be a little scary. And not just because it's the realm of the undead. And we have a full inventory, minus a few masks, so there's a lot that we can do. Okay. Well, I know that we have to get up to... Actually, I have an idea. Get the Great Fairy Sword out. If I get you on the ground, I can really give you a good hit. Ooh, here we go. Get spinning. I have actually done it where I've managed to hit the whiz robe in before that cutscene, and it's really funny to do it. So, I've tried to do it. It's very difficult. Okay. Well, as far as this goes, now the game has presented me with the Fierce Deity's mask! Oh my goodness, this shrine is loaded! That was a perfectly timed segue. Alright, well, now I've got my favoriteest mask in the whole game, and the mask that'll just break this game wide open. Let's check the colors. Ooh, look at that. Excellent. Oh, and even better timing, too. This is a perfect mask to handle elements of Wart. Let's go. Hello. Alright, now as I was saying before I got all excited for my favorite mask, there are multiple paths that I can go taking care of this. So, like, I can bring Spring to Snowhead, I can do the Great Bay Temple, because I actually have the boss key, and now that I've got the ice arrows, I can full clear it. And I can do all the things up in Stone Tower area now. Do I got enough up here? I got double defense. I can make this work. Get enough of a hole in that shield, and I can just use my supersized height and break through. Alright, let's go. It is so cool to be able to hit a few of those on the backswing. Oh. Oh, I was hoping... Okay, I got a hit. I was hoping I could get a jump slash hit on that one. That would have been awesome. Alright. So as far as this goes, I don't think I have to really focus on alien defense. And it's pretty easy to set up again, too. Funnily enough, you never actually have to talk to Romani afterwards on a subsequent playthrough. In the regular game, I would say anyways. Oh, there we go. To trigger the start of alien defense, because even if you don't talk to her, it still happens. So, if I need to, I can just literally hop down to the ranch in any day one night cycle and just get things there. And now you present to me the Gibdo mask. I hate the fact that the well could become a possibility. I know how to get 2 of the checks in the well backwards, but I'd still have to use the blue potion to get 1 of them. Well, the secret shrine was definitely loaded with items, and I'm glad that I was able to get here. Alright, come on, let's go. Well, well, well. Speaking of remains, we've found 2. This shrine was loaded. So definitely had to come to the shrine. Definitely had to come to the shrine. Okay, so as it stands, Twin Mold's remains are the only remains I have no knowledge of. So I still have to keep hunting around. But the big thing I need right now is... well, actually, I could, and this is a real stretch, I could get my way up to Stone Tower, and I think I know how to do it, where I can skip using 1 of the small keys. Actually, I could have even used the Fierce Deity's Mask to get across here, too. Glad I found the Ice Arrows first. But I think I can skip 1 small key usage, meaning I should be able to do it with only 3. And I know where 1 other one is located. So once I get the owl statue here, I might be doing a quick trip up to the Zora Hall area. And I was just thinking as well, another thing that I didn't do while I was there was Fire Arrow Chandelier. So I think I'm going to go do that now, just to get you in possession. So we will go to Zora Cape. Oh, wait a sec, wait a sec. I don't have a... I'm still going to do the torches, but I don't have the mountain deed. That's why I couldn't do it. Some of these things just take a while for me to remember, you know? Oh, there we go. Got the fairy. Now, I could do Great Bay Temple. And I literally did just get Georg's remains. I could just, like, really, really quickly get through the temple, but I need to get the items. So you know what? I think I'm going to do... Since I'm here, I'm going to do Great Bay Temple and try to get as many items as I can. And I thankfully do not have to do anything at all with the stray fairies. I can skip those, and it is such a good feeling. Gotcha. Oh, okay, 50 rupees. All right, let's head to another temple. You. It's a song. Come on up, a turtle. You found the turtle mask. Alright, and then mask off. Like, the best thing about this is all of the major items are located... Ooh, good song. All of the items are located in the first half. Like the one small key chest, the dungeon map, the compass, Wart's item, they're all in the first half. So I can take advantage of that, and I don't even have to like get the green waterways going. I can just immediately hop right to Georg after a quick Song of Soaring. But I do have to turn this one on. I keep forgetting. And then when this is done, I think I'm gonna go take care of Goat and bring Springtime to Snowhead. Because then that gets me a lot of things I can check. And I've already cleared Snowhead Temple of all its items, so I literally just have to go up there and go straight to the boss room. Now, in an okay yet unfortunate twist, getting twin molt remains will do me no good as far as needing the stray fairies. I mean, it could still get me something if I need to have to face down twin mold. But as far as getting through the dungeon for the regular stuff, I only need the stray fairy chests in general, and none of those get shuffled. So, okay. I only need the one chest here. I don't even have to turn on the waterways. Oops, a little low. Just have to get over. Alright, what things can we still find? Let's find out. Well, I don't really need that, but, okay. I mean, I can get through that whole dungeon without any small keys, if I have the right item loadout. Gotcha. Not gonna bother me today. Alright. We got 3 things we can get in here. Alright. So one of the things I can do here, by virtue of being tall and being able to set up my own platforms, I can set up a platform right in front of this little entryway here. Get really tall. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll do this. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit better accuracy on my jump, which is fine. So, land on the platform first, and then transform. There we go. So as long as I go straight at this, I can grab it like a regular ledge. Skips the mini-boss fight. Okay. So I guess if I wanted all the Snowhead keys, I had to come to this dungeon. Alright, and then we'll just go over here. Bye! Piece of heart. Okay. Well, they have been slowing down. That much is true. Haha. Eat it. No magic, unfortunately. Oh well. Alright, peace. Alright. Now, the only other thing I need to do is the wart boss fight, which I do have the small key for. That's the only thing that that small key locks for me. So, we'll do the boss fight, get the item, and then we'll just swing right around to facing down Georg, which, now that I have the Fierce Deities mask, will be the biggest piece of cake ever. Mmm, cake. Okay, in we go. Now, I suppose this is good timing for me. I could use the extra magic. Alright. In case you're wondering there, yes, that is an addition to the randomizer, allowing bomb chew drops as an additional bomb source. So, don't be surprised if you see them. Which I know I had a few pop up earlier. Probably just hearts. Works for me. I got the best mask in the game. We'll take you down again. Spin attacks! Alright, we got one hit already. That's good. Oh, for a second I thought I actually took Wart out with that one. Spin attack! Sorry for the flashing! Gotcha. This mask is so good. You know, I will say, and this is only because of hindsight, but I really do wish that for the Fierce Deities mask being the ultimate reward for going through this game and doing all the things, it should have been able to be worn anywhere. Like, I get that it's meant to be a quick kill for temple bosses, allowing you to, you know, skip everything and just go straight to the end of the temples. But it really should have been a super mask, you know, makes you reminiscent of playing as adult Link, because that's basically what this is. Just playing as a souped-up adult Link. With a permanent two-handed sword. Could you imagine a one-handed version of this, like, double helix sword? That'd be kinda wicked, actually. I don't know, maybe, like, the bends of the helix parts of the blades would have to be a little bit more thin. Or maybe it'd just be, like, a design choice, but I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, well, here's our first actual boss. Apparently Majora-sized. Pretty good tune for this one, since this is first form Majora. You gonna do it? No, I don't think so. Play this the old-fashioned way. Should give me time to get back up on the platform, at least. Alright, where are we? Yep, saw that one coming. Yeah, I'll just tackle this boss fight the old-fashioned way. That ain't gonna stop me. Okay, so don't charge Georg when the mask, or when the mouth is open. Got it. Alright, let's get back up on the platform. might actually have to go to some of the magic jars in the corner. Yeah, I saw that one coming. As soon as I heard nothing, I was like, yep, I knew this was going to happen soon. There we go. Well, there we go. We've finally taken care of a boss. Not that it matters, unless I see a remains. Which I see an express mail. Oh boy. Well, the nice part is, with the nature of this game, I don't have to worry about recollecting that. The sacred express mail shall be given to the giants of Termina. And Kamaro's mask as the oath to order check. Okay. Well then. Oops, actually, that's a jar that has magic. I would like that. There we go. Well, the jumping minigame has become available. I might as well do it. And then we can say we've done all the things here. Although there is Oceanside Spider House, and I don't want to think about that. That would take too long. Now, just like some other things in this game, I do have only the day one reward as the possible good item. Just like it would be in the vanilla experience. Because going through that spider house for 3 different days worth of rewards, it's not fun. I've had to do that once. I think I even ended up looking at a spoiler log just so I didn't have to do it 3 times in one cycle I did, or seed that I did. Alright. Zoom boat. Alright, we'll just have to go to the center platform here. Jump time! Alright, so all we have to do is just get to 20. It'll skip having to stick around for the rest of the timer, so we just have to focus and win, and we'll be fine. Yeah, just keep up the easy torches, please. I like this. Get myself re-angled here. Now, I don't think I've ever had this item that comes from this game ever be, like, super important. So I'm really curious to see how this will play out. Or, like, whenever I will get a seed where it's like, oh, I actually had to do this. We're getting close. Ooh, that was close. And there, and got it. Nice and quick. Yep, once again. Alright, well, I've done all my business here, excluding the spider house. I'm gonna go make it spring up in Snowhead. I think it's time we do that. We got Georg's remains now. We can, or, we also have Goat's remains. What is it with me and confusing all these things? Oops, I have to actually be a Goron for this to work. And, I mean, I have Fierce Deity's Mask, I have Great Fairy's Sword, I've got all the damage sources. I'm taking care of Goat pretty quickly. There we go. I want off this carnival ride. Okay. No. You will not hit me over. Oh, it didn't even hit me over and I still bit it. Fine. The nice thing is if you break a snowball, it disappears until you leave the map. Which is a weird yet nice touch. It means like the snowball isn't just automatically respawning from the void like you do. Alright, we're in. And we've got a warp. Now let's take the warp. Alright. I'm really hoping that one of the two things that I can get from doing the making things springtime in the mountain village is Twin Mold's remains, because if that is the important thing, like I'm still assuming the all-night mask was the thing, because that did lead to a bunch of things, but if I get the Twin Mold remains, I'm in go mode. Or at least I'm as close to go mode as I can get, because I should be able to do a lot of work up in Stone Tower. Maybe I could skip a few areas with some keys. I do not know. I have to see how this goes. Curious. Okay, well that was a big mask. That was some good damage there. All right, here we go. This should be Goat's End right here. That worked out pretty dang well. Excellent. Okay, I guess it was a short fanfare, so it cut out sooner. Alright, so Heart Peace was the reward for this one. And, oh, Bunny Hood! Okay, well that puts Postman Game into the item pool. Okay, and yes, the Kamaro Mask was the Oath to Order, so I will not get that one twice. Alright, we have springtime. And there's frogs. And I'm going to ignore frogs. Okay, and do you have a hint? What fall? Okay, yep, I did know that one. Alright. Now there is also Goron Race, but considering how close things are to the end, I'm probably going to skip that for now as well. I got a lot of time this cycle. There's a compass to Snowhead. Alright, so there is over here. Oh, there is. I mean, there are some things I can do with the Anjou Cafe side quest. I don't want to think about that, but I could. Like a rock is foolish. Yeah, so we're getting a bunch of those hints. I might want to customize the hint system a little more. Maybe, like, if I can, less repeats, so I'm always getting, like, something new. Alright, what do we got? Come on, something good. Oh, Bomb Chow. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Clocktown now. And I want to see if I can get the reservation set. Or, well, there is getting reservation, but that doesn't count. I need to get the cafe mask check. And given how things are going, I might want to just keep the thought of doing... Oh, perfect timing. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna completely deny this Goron a room. Do I have a reservation? Yes, I totally do. Yep, I saw that one a mile away. Alright, but more importantly, I want to talk to you about this. So maybe I can keep some things going. Okay, well I can't do anything up there. Let's go ahead and we're gonna turn it to night 1. Because I can do Postman Game, I can do Kamaro Mask Dance. I suppose I could do some things up in Snowhead just to pass some time. So let's just get these things taken care of. And I do also have my favorite non-transformation mask, good old Bunny Hood. Alright, let's get some dancing going here. Yeah, there's the Goron Race, which I can buy a powder keg and just immediately blow up the boulder. I can go check the... Oh, yeah, there's the swimming chests in Twin Islands that I tend to forget. Okay. I'm going to get a powder keg, and then I'm going to go and check up in Snowhead while I'm waiting for some time to pass. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. Because I still have a Twin Molt remains to find. Alright. And then I know the postman is doing the practice on night 1. So we're going to do this practice. Eight, 9, 10 on the dot. There we go. Heart piece. Okay. Oh, we're up to 15 hearts now. Alright. Buy a powder keg, go up to Snowhead again. There we go. Now, hopefully doing the Goron Race won't take forever. Mountain Village. There we go. Now, I'm going to go and check with the Powder Keg Master first. Just so, like, if I have to do the test, then I'm not, shall we say, wasting my time blowing up a boulder that I'm going to have to automatically blow up. Although, I mean, it would be fun to test what would happen. Because this would only happen afterwards. Maybe I would see something funny? And it's easy for me to just go and defeat Goat again. So, we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be like, oh, it's already been blown up? Oh, you must be good. And the thing is, too, the Powder Keg Expert would... oh yeah, I have to actually do some swimming. Would tell you what the item is, so... Oops. Haha. So I'll at least know what would happen if I was to do the test. So I'm not exactly locking myself out of anything. We got Map of Woodfall that I don't need. And the surprise fish that come once you open the chest. And then we got over here. And the map of Clocktown. Okay. I'll just have to take going across this the regular way now. Oh yeah, and then there's also Tingle's Ikana... Oh wait, no, we've already dealt with the Ikana check. That's right, I forgot. I do that in Great Bay. Alright. Let's go. And then we'll backtrack and we'll do the Goron Race. And then we've got a midnight meeting, and I'm probably going to take care of Alien Defense. Piece of heart. Okay. I did the right thing. Alright, back to the races. Oh, and I won't have infinite magic either. This could be kind of annoying. I know I get a boost back once I get the race started. So I should be okay. I know it's probably not the wisest idea to be crossing these bridges as a Goron, because I'll sink. But I'm fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, as I normally do, I'll show this attempt, and then I'll only show the subsequent attempt that wins afterwards, should I do bad at this game. Fear my color spikes! Stay to the inside. Do try to get some magic. You stole all my magic! Mine! Now, thankfully, time is slowed. I've got a few attempts to do for this before time gets really risky. Someone blowed up. I'm still doing fine on the spikes. Oops. I need to remember to not open my mouth because I will jinx things. I am very good at jinxing things. Also, I need a hit of magic or two. There we go. That should be okay for the end. A few hanging here. Into the walls. Come on. Okay, I should be fine. Yes! First attempt. Geez, that one was coming in hot. And compass to stone tower. Okay, I don't think that really matters. All right. Oops, wrong mask. Okay, well, I guess with that being taken care of, that's everything to do. Springtime up here. So the only thing that really could be of concern is what's behind Darmani's grave. So, I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set myself up to get the item from Anju from the Midnight Meeting. So I'm just going to have to pass time for a little bit here. And then we'll go take down some aliens. So I'll see you in a second. All right, let's see what we get from the Midnight Meeting. And then I'll also put the letter in. So I do have to show up back here at some point. Just a shield. Alright, well, we've at least set up that first step. Alright, right there. Oops, right. Backflip over. And then we do also have the express mail ready to go. Alright, everything is set. Now let's book it over to the ranch and quickly take care of some aliens. And that way we can at least get this earworm out of the picture. We won't have to worry about Romani Ranch. Or at least the first part. Alright, we'll see how this goes. If I ever do run into trouble, I can always slow down time. The aliens do work off of the in-game clock. So from wherever an alien would spawn, they take a predetermined and always consistent amount of time from the clock to reach the barn. So we'll be able to manage. But of course, in order to know that it's 2 o'clock, we just have to wait for Romani to come out of the barn. Or not out of the barn, out of the house and go into the barn. And then we'll know. The one thing I always find funny is they... I think it's implied in this game with Romani. She says that you on top of horseback would be good for handling this minigame. I don't think I've ever done this minigame on horseback. I've always just planted myself in place and just shot the aliens whenever they appear. Like, that's how I've always done it. Alright, well, here we go. It's 2 o'clock. That should be about 2:15. And now it's 2:30. Well, here we go. This is not the song I wanted for this event, but here we go. Oh, this is definitely not the song I wanted for this one. This, I gotta focus here so the song doesn't scare me. Okay, my shots are doing terrible. Okay, I've got like 5 seconds here. Break the crate. Always has a good bundle of arrows. Yeah, if you're playing this game, having the fullest quiver is always recommended. But the aliens always drop arrows when you defeat them, so it's harder to run out. But if you let it run low, then you're in trouble. Alright, well that's good news there. The sun is starting to rise. Oh, I thought I had you there. That is way too close for my comfort. There we go. Well, I don't have to take care of this for the rest of the playthrough. There we go. And we just got a compass to Woodfall. Okay. Alright, well, I do have to let time pass a little bit more in order for night 2 to hit, but I've still got events to do on day 2 with waiting to do the meeting with Cafe and then handing in the pendant. So I'm going to be taking a little break here. When we come back on the next episode, which hopefully could be pretty close to a finale, we will take care of Anjou Cafe, we'll take care of Cremia and the bottle defense game, if it comes to that. If I find the Mountain Deed, that's really good news for doing Stone Tower. If I find Twin Mold's remains, I'm basically just going to rush trying to do as much as I can in Stone Tower, and we'll see what happens. But we're getting close. We found 2 remains in this hour, and that led to everything just being found. So we're getting close. I feel the end is soon. So I hope you will join me for the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. take care, stay safe, and have a good day.